All right, so in Culiacán, there is a parking lot. In this parking lot of a supermarket. For those that don't know, the young son, young at the time, of El Chapo Guzmán, Edgar, was unalived, accident, mistake, what do y'all want to call it? Mistaken identity. So his son passes away in this supermarket parking lot. And they build a memorial there for him. Well, someone yesterday blew up a car next to the memorial. A memorial for the son of Chapo Guzmán, Edgar. This is where he was unalived. His son and some other zambadas there. That's crazy, boy. So yeah, they're desecrating graves, y'all. Well, it looks like somebody got their get back. They was trying to get some get back for this situation, and get back in the sense of they blew up a car right there, basically on top of the memorial for Chapo's son. A huge explosion, muy fuerte. Hit the like button. The math ain't math, in facts. A very clear sign in the war that's reached every level. I mean, it's not a grave, but it's your memorial. It's like whacking out a mural, right? Yeah, it was friendly fire, his unaliving, from my understanding as well. He said this isn't a war that has been just between the warring factions. This has involved everybody. It's involved children, who we should be taking care of the most. Shout out, go Bucks. Sangre o sangre. Well, but here's the thing about this. This is becoming less sangre and sangre and more symbolical. Go take over a town. Stop digging up dead bodies. Dead bodies don't fight back. Stop blowing up memorials. You spending just for the symbolism of it. To me, it seems like it's revenge, but what the fuck are y'all doing? I was watching a video of Arturo Beltran, and not sure if it was actual accident like it said. Yeah, I mean, that's a point of contention. We've had that conversation with Jay too. People have their own ideas of what was what in that situation. But yeah, this is starting to seem symbolic. Like, oh, let's put up a fucking sign under a bridge, or let's threaten YouTubers, and let's blow up memorials. Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Y ahora está llegando también a los muertos.
And now it's already reached the unalived. Okay, there you go. Eddie Jimenez said, my first ever question to Jay Flores was regarding that shooting. He did say it wasn't accidental. Yeah, I believe that is the conversation we had. Which is why I was in my head like, wait a minute. Was it? Wasn't it? It's all about disrespect. Ain't nothing more disrespectful than smoking the motherfucker. Oh, this is it going on. Hey! I'm thinking they blew up the whip next to it. But nah, man, they didn't do shit. But let's say they did a shitty job, in my opinion, if that thing's still standing. Bruh, that thing's made out of wood and a little concrete. Yeah, man. They ain't do much of shit. It's to see who can win the percent of disrespect. So at what point are we walking around with a femur or some shit, you know? They're all demons doing the devil's work. They're truly living in hell. Man. Well, I mean, at what point are we just going to be walking around with skulls and bones and just wearing skulls and wearing somebody's jawbone? I got your enemy's jawbone, smoking on your enemy pack. What the fuck are we talking about? Y'all at war. Stop worrying about YouTubers and memorials and shit, but I get it. It's about the disrespect. If you're going to do it right. They're going to go worship that cross and be like, you see, the cross could not be destroyed. Like it was from 1996. Videotaped themselves and said an eye for an eye. They missed the eye. They got him like in the ear and shit. He drove off like he did some wild shit, boy. Bro, you set off a M80, man. What are we talking about? It's puro M80. That there was no work of an explosives expert. I've seen worse damage from M80s during the Chicago 4th of July. That's what he did. He dropped an M80 on their ass. Is this the bottom of the barrel? Like the dudes at the bottom, like, yeah, I'm going to go make a sign and put it up, or I'm going to go threaten these people, or it's the young bucks out here making a name for himself. Dudes running around town right now talking about, yeah, mandé ese cruz. You know what I'm saying? Hasta allá. Oh, is that when they did the memorial of the burial ground of Vicentillo's son. Yeah, eye for an eye. Shit. Somebody reported that there was a shootout before the explosion of the M80. She don't know what type of device was used for the explosion, but me and Eddie Jimenez called it, man. M80s, man. Like 3 or 4 M80s in there, and boom. With that said, they've reached the point of now we're desecrating graves and memorials and all that stuff, right? It's like, okay, y'all keep pushing the envelope. Well, where does it go from there? Now you're going to parade the living? We already do that with all these videos that we get of them unaliving people. Let's read the Borderland Beat report for this. This morning, only the cross remained standing. This is how the cenotaph of Édgar Guzmán López, the son of El Chapo Guzmán, was blown up in Culiacán, Sinaloa. Shout out Char. Culiacán, Sinaloa, in the early hours of Thursday, January 23rd, the emergency line was informed of the detonation of an explosive device at the cenotaph of Édgar Guzmán López, son of Joaquín El Chapo Guzmán. The incident occurred in the parking lot of the City Club on Universitarios Boulevard, where the cenotaph is located. The cenotaph was found almost destroyed, at the site. Only the giant cross that characterizes it remained standing, with pieces of concrete lying around it. On one side of the cenotaph was a blue 2015 Sentra vehicle, which was apparently affected by the same explosion, where pieces of glass and spilled gasoline were left lying around. The affected vehicle belonged to a store employee who said that he arrived early, parked as usual, and upon hearing the explosion discovered that his car had been damaged in its windows, bodywork, and gas tank. You're lucky you didn't take a shard through the temporal lobe. Boop! All right, you made it to work at the right time. It was at 7:30 in the morning when the loud explosion was heard in the Tres Rios sector, and the municipal police were the first to respond, arriving in 20 minutes. Then the Culiacán Fire Department arrived to prevent the spilled gasoline from starting a fire. At almost 9 a.m., investigative personnel from the State Attorney General's office arrived. All right, boom, we got images of it there, the whip, the cross still standing, and that's it.